Everyday carry flashlights, or EDC flashlights, are one of those gear choices where the right pick can genuinely make your daily life easier. Whether you're navigating a power outage, digging for something in the car at night, or just walking the dog after sunset. These aren't your grandpa's bulky flashlights from the garage. Modern EDC models come packed with features like USB-C charging, magnetic bases, multiple light modes, and crazy bright lumen outputs, all in pocket-sized designs. I've rounded up 7 of the best EDC flashlights out there right now, each tailored to a specific type of user. And as always, all the product links are right down in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. Let's dive in. Starting things off with the Woobin G5, this little flat-bodied flashlight is all about maximizing value without cutting corners. It's compact, rugged, and surprisingly feature-rich for the price. The aluminum build feels sturdy in hand, and the rectangular shape is a smart touch to prevent it from rolling off surfaces. You get up to 400 lumens of output with a continuous dial adjustment, which is great when you want to fine-tune the brightness instead of toggling through steps. The head swivels a full 180 degrees, there's a strong magnetic base for hands-free use, and even RGB light options for signal or visibility in specific settings. Now, this isn't a flashlight for throwing beams across a canyon. It's got about 30 meters of usable range. But for home repairs, dog walks, or clipping onto your backpack during an evening hike, it punches way above its price class. The lockout switch is a nice safety feature too, making this a killer choice for urban EDC. Now, if you want to jump from budget-friendly to absolutely bonkers in terms of output, let's talk about the Nitecore EDC37. This thing is a beast, plain and simple. At just over 5 inches long and still pocketable, it unleashes an astonishing 8,000 lumens in turbo mode. That's enough to light up your whole backyard, or a trailhead, or a job site at night. What's impressive is how Nitecore manages the heat and safety here. There's a reinforced lock switch to prevent accidental activation, which is critical because turbo can literally melt through bag linings. You also get a ceramic glass breaker on the tail for tactical or emergency use, a detailed OLED screen showing battery and brightness stats, and USB-C fast charging. In terms of runtime, it manages up to 170 hours on the lowest setting, making it surprisingly versatile for such a powerhouse. But let's be real, it's probably overkill for someone who just wants a little light for checking the mailbox. This is a professional-grade tool meant for rescue workers, security personnel, or serious outdoor adventurers. On the flip side, if you're more into multifunctionality than pure output, the Olight ArcFeld Ultra brings a unique twist. This one combines a 1400 lumen white light with both UV and green beam options, all in a flat smartphone-like design. It's sleek, smooth, and easy to slip into a jeans pocket. What I love here is the use case flexibility. Imagine you're a field tech inspecting wiring, or a vet checking for pet stains with UV, or just someone who wants a built-in laser pointer for presentations. This covers all those bases. There's a rotary selector on the side that lets you switch modes quickly, and the build quality is exactly what you'd expect from Olight, solid and reliable. The trade-off is that it's not quite as bomb-proof as some tactical models, and the battery life takes a hit when you're running at max brightness. But for everyday utility with a bit of a professional edge, this is one of the most versatile lights out there. While we're talking about power in small packages, the Nitecore T4K is something I had to look at closely. Because, let's be honest, how do you fit 4,000 lumens into something that goes on your keychain? The answer is very cleverly. It's got a metal body, an OLED screen for mode and battery display, and a USB-C port for fast charging, all in a footprint that's barely larger than a car key fob. There's a dual-button interface with customizable lockout and a range of modes from 1 lumen up to its searing turbo. And yes, it can get hot. If you run turbo for too long, it'll automatically step down, and that's good because it really can scorch if you're not careful, but the wow factor is real. Perfect for travelers, night runners, or anyone who likes a little tech flair in their EDC lineup. Now, for those who want a flashlight that's always on you but don't need the retina-scorching brightness, the Olight iMini 2 is an awesome minimalist option. It's super compact, think thumb-sized, and clips right onto your keyring. No buttons here, just twist the head and it's on, delivering 50 lumens of clean, useful light. That's plenty for finding your keys, lighting a lock, or navigating a dark hallway without waking the whole house. It charges magnetically using Olight's proprietary system, which keeps things clean and sealed. You won't be lighting up trails with it, and the battery's not huge, but for a just-in-case flashlight that you barely notice until you need it, it's hard to beat. This is one of those tools that ends up saving the day more often than you'd expect. If you want to stick with a keychain format but want more firepower, the Rovivon A3 Gen 4 might be the sweet spot. This one delivers up to 650 lumens in a body that's not much larger than the iMini, but it adds several key upgrades: multiple brightness levels, mode memory, USB-C charging, and water resistance. I've seen this one recommended often for people who want a backup flashlight that can handle real tasks, stuff like checking under a car, finding gear in a tent, or handling short hikes in the dark. It heats up a bit in turbo, and the small battery means you're not getting hours of runtime at high power, but for burst use, it's fantastic. Compared to the T4K, you trade a bit of maximum brightness for better ergonomics and longer sustained use. If I had to recommend one balanced keychain flashlight, this would be it. Rounding out the list is the Fenix PD36R Pro, which really nails that middle ground between tactical powerhouse and everyday usability. It's not the smallest on the list, but it makes up for that with superior runtime, rugged construction, and reliable output. You get a max of 2,800 lumens and a 5,000 mAh battery that just keeps going, even on higher settings. The tail switch gives you instant access to turbo, while the side button lets you cycle through modes more subtly. IP68 waterproofing means it's ready for whatever weather you throw at it, and the anodized aluminum build just feels premium. This is one I'd recommend for serious campers, hikers, or even someone in a professional trade who needs durable lighting day in and day out. It's not as flashy as the Nightcore or as slick as the Arcfeld, but when it comes to practicality and reliability, the PD36R Pro is rock solid. So let's wrap things up with a quick breakdown. If you're on a tight budget but still want features like a magnetic base and RGB modes, the Wubin G5 delivers amazing value. If you're in a high-stakes profession or just want the rawest power possible, the Nightcore EDC 37 is in a league of its own. Need versatility and light spectrum options? Go for the Olight Arcfeld Ultra. Want absurd brightness in the smallest size imaginable? That's the Nightcore T4K. If you prefer ultra-compact and always available, the Olight iMini 2 is the simplest tool that's always ready. For a more powerful keychain light with balanced features, the Rovivon A3 Generation 4 hits the mark. And if you're looking for a dependable do-it-all flashlight with tactical flair and impressive battery life, the Fenix PD36R Pro is a strong finish to this list. No matter your needs or budget, there's an EDC flashlight here that can genuinely elevate your everyday preparedness. Take a moment to think about where and how you'll use it most, because the best flashlight is the one you'll actually carry. Whether you're lighting up a trail, navigating an emergency, or just finding your keys at night, the right EDC light can make a huge difference. Investing in a quality flashlight isn't just about lumens, it's about peace of mind when you need it most. No matter what you're looking for, portability, power, versatility, or value, there's something here that'll suit your needs. Don't forget, all the links to these lights are in the description below, and if this roundup helped you narrow it down, give it a like and consider subscribing for more hands-on gear reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.